I well, I just got home from going on a ride. I got the car that I was talking about. I think in a prior live, which is a 1961 Buick. It's a Buick Special wagon that was made into a convertible, and it has a 455 big block, decently pissed off. Um, has a fuck ton of torque, 4-speed manual, and that's kind of what I've been doing the last 2 days. Well, yesterday I bought it, drove it home, had to go pick up my other car in Dodgeville, and come home, and then we had our lift pump go out again, so we had to fix that. And then tonight after work, I was like, fuck it, I'm taking the Buick out. And I literally just got home. Well, let me rephrase. I got home about 45 minutes ago to an hour ago. Took my dog out. We were chilling for a little bit, and I'm like, fuck, I'm fucking hungry, and I kind of want to make quesadillas. And I was like, fuck, I ain't got no tortillas or any cheese to make quesadillas. So I brought my dog back inside, jumped in my car and or the Buick, and fucking took her to the store and got got tortas and cheese. And I came home, and now we're here. So my streaming is kind of off, I guess, like game wise. So I'm sorry about that, but I am enjoying the new piece of equipment that I have. The fucking Buick is fucking nasty. It's it's crazy. It's fucking stupid. Like tomorrow I'll make a video of it after I get done with work. I don't feel like walking back outside. It's hot in the fucking balls right now. Like I'm sweating and I'm in my mudroom. Like just with the fucking door open. Like it's terrible. Tomorrow's supposed to be hotter, I guess, but it's supposed to also rain and storm too, so it should be cooler. But I do have a picture of the Buick, but you don't get like the gist of it without seeing it in person. It's literally the Joker. Like it's black and purple, and then with lime green pinstripes down the sides, and then it's got a driver's side has like a picture of the Joker. Passenger side has a picture of Harley Quinn, and then the Joker's right on the back tailgate. I guess you would consider it, even though the car has no doors. You literally have to Dukes of Hazard it into the car. But I fucking drove her home last night, and every fucking gear, you can break the tires loose if you try. At least fourth gear, you have to try to break them loose. Every other gear just fucking breaks them loose. And I'm just like, Jesus fuck, I'm gonna die in this. And then on the way home, I was like, I'm just gonna call it Death Wish. And then, well, prior to the situation, I was talking to the owner, and he was like, yeah, the prior owner had a 455 block in it with four barrel carburetors with a night with NOS. And he ended up fucking sending it and grenading it and everything. And then this guy that I bought it from bought it, rebuilt the suspension, tranny, put a brand new motor in it, and yes, it is. It's fucking stupid. The only issue as of right now is the reverse linkage. If you don't jiggle it just right, it don't want to come out of reverse or go into reverse. Other than that, it's fucking stupid. In my opinion, oh hi Timmy, sorry. I was just blabbing and looking off. But in my life, I never thought I'd ever have anything this. Oh, it's a 19 what? The car? It's a 1961 Buick Special wagon convertible now with no doors. Like it's solid body frame or body panels, solid tailgate or trunk, Like it literally looks like a boat. I'll post a picture of it tonight and a video. That's really cool. It is beyond fucking cool. Like I drove it home last night in the rain. Well, mist-ish rain. And every time that I stepped on the gas, I'd break the tires loose in fourth gear. And I was just like, Today, since it was kind of drier, I had to fucking give her a good send to break them loose in fourth. But other than that, every gear you'll fucking just roast them. And I'm just like, I don't even know why I bought it. But at the same point, it's mine. I paid $4,000 for a rat rod-ish muscle car, and it's fucking stupid. Like stupid. But it's like the stupid good. My aunt is running a car show. Where at? That's my question, I guess. But yeah, I can walk over to my garage, I guess. But it's hotter than fuck, and my dog's gonna bark. But Mr. Rascals, I gotta go to the shed. He's following. He don't care. And then that's my truck and my driver. But yeah, once I get in the garage, he's gonna start barking. So this is it. It is. Am I okay? Yeah, it's fucking hotter than fuck here, but so it's got a 455. How are you, man? I'm great. Fucking hot though. And then this is it. This is the Joker. So it's got Harley Quinn over there, an old license plate, a stop sign. Then it's got the Joker there. Got a no parking sign. Got that, and then the Joker there, and a bunch of other signs. That's the dash. The speakers work with the old radio. So these speakers that are in it are from an old drive-in theater and shit like that. And yeah, the shifter bar is from a slot machine at a casino. It was an original automatic car, but they made it into a stick. And yeah, it's cooler than fuck. And the exhaust comes out of the fenders. When did you get it? I got it yesterday. Literally yesterday. And the guy that I got it from was cool as fuck. He explained everything that he'd done to it and everything. Gave me the receipts and everything for everything. It is immaculate. Like, I mean, it's a rat rod, so it's not perfect, but I'm not gonna lie, the hood is heavy. And I got shit light in here, but there's the 455 with a brawler carb, and it's all been rebuilt. The exhaust runs out of the fender on both sides. It's got a Corvette radiator. Like, it's meant to go. And my plan with it, as of right now, is to have somebody that's good at painting-ish, or decal work. And I want, how much did it cost? I paid $4,000 for it. It was posted a month ago, and when I seen it last Monday, it was at $10K. Then it dropped down to $75, and last Friday, it was at $5K. And I messaged the guy yesterday, and I was like, would you take 4? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So I came, stopped by, we drove it around a little bit. And he was like, yeah, I would go lower, but my wife said no. No lower than 4. And I was like, that's understandable. And he's got more than 4K in the motor and the suspension. Like, it is crazy. And yeah, it drives perfect. It's not as loud as you would expect with the exhaust coming out the fenders, but yeah, it is decent. But yeah, no doors, and you literally have to just fucking jump inside. Unless you are a passenger. On the other side, there's a step to get inside. This is what the rear lights look like, I guess. And then from the trunk, there's the Joker there too. The train horns or air horns do work as well, and it's fucking stupid. I can get into it and start it. I just gotta set my phone down. I'll be there shortly. So, this is what it looks like from inside. At least from my perspective. This is what I see. And, yeah. Clutch in, brake. Oh, it's not in neutral. There's neutral. There's neutral. So, to get into reverse, like I was saying, you gotta fucking jiggle it and push it down. That's reverse. Then, if you're on level or pointing downhill, it's just fine. So since we're back to normal, it's first, second, third, fourth.
This one better.
And yeah, radio kind of works. Comes out those speakers. And this is just idling. Yeah, it's fucking good times. And then it's got fuel, air mixture, we got a RPM gauge, water, battery, oil, and then I got a boost gauge to just make sure that there's no vacuum leaks. I guess there's no turbo or anything, but yeah, she's quite fucking badass. Oops, flooded it. Come on. Yeah, I flooded it. My bad. Come on. Yeah, whatever. We'll just leave her. I know. But yeah, runs great. I just wish it wasn't so fucking hot outside right now. Because, well, even though I have no lid or anything on top of me, it don't breathe in here. But yeah, it's fucking stupid. But it's my kind of stupid. Like this is all the shit on the side of it. On this side, that's got Harley Quinn lights. Like it's fucking mint and everything. Like, and it literally smells like a fucking race car. It runs like a race car. It is my kind of stupid. And my plan is, so it's black, purple, and black. I was planning on like getting a lower or like a small kind of lettering that says the, and then the rest of it just say Joker on both sides. But yeah, it's mean, it's fucking stupid, it's fucking go fast, it's nasty, it's crazy. But yeah, good times. Rascals! What's up, buddy? But yeah, that's great. I love it. My only goddamn problem right now is it's hotter than fuck. And tomorrow's supposed to be hot and stormy, so. But yeah, it's great. I never thought I'd own something like that, and now I do, and I I literally laughed on the way home. Just how stupid it was. Like it's got enough torque if you're just fucking driving and you leave it in fourth gear, you can literally, as long as you're still moving, you don't have to shift down. It will literally just pop right through it. Because on the way back, there's a town in between here and where I got it, where it's like to slow down. Like the speed limit is 30 through town. So I was like, I'll slow down. I can put it in third gear, and I was going, and I put it back and forth just to see what it would do. And when I got outside of town, it went back to 55, and I was like, yeah, I'm not dropping a gear. I just fucking pinned her, and it just fucking took off. The guy that was following me was like, yeah, when you left or got outside of town, I had to get up to 80 to even catch you, or like try to catch you. And I was like, oops, my bad. Because the speedometer in the car is like 25, 30 miles off. So if I'm doing it, if the speedometer says I'm doing 30, I'm probably doing 60-ish. Like I tried to use my phone last night, and the fucking suction cup thingy fell off when I was going down the road, and I was like, well, I guess I ain't got no speedometer, so I'm gonna have to guess. But yeah, it's a monster. It's crazy. I fucking love it. The only thing is the reverse situation. Like if you're in on flat level and you jiggle it, it goes in. And if you're pointed downhill, it goes in perfectly fine. But it's one of those things that you have to feel it and feel it actually click over, because it's such a short H pattern with the reverse. And the clutch in that fucking thing, it's you push it down, and by the time that you're halfway, not even halfway up, you're already in a gear, like, kind of thing. So you're literally like, and then when you release it, you're fucking gone, kind of thing. Like I tried to leave fucking Quick Trip yesterday, the first time, or when I was test driving it, the guy was like, yeah, the clutch is really, really, really short and really, really there now. And I'm like, okay. Well, I was wearing my fucking Claude Hoppers and boots because I just left work to go there. And yeah, it took me 4 tries to get it out of Quick Trip. And yeah, great. Just fucking great. But since I'm wearing tennis shoes today, it was a hell of a lot better. Because I actually came home after work today. I took my dog out, changed into warm weather clothes, and took her for a spin. I left town here, or I drove around town for a little bit, left town. Then I took a back road to the east to Cobb, I think it is, or Eden. Actually, not Cobb. It was Eden Township. And then I went down, or I went south. And then I came back west, out past my old job. And then I came into Wingville Township. Then I went south. Then I went back east. And then I went north past my old job, just fucking giving her. And then I went to the west again. Then I went north and back into town here. And I started making laps. My assistant fire chief at the fire department that I'm on was like, hey, you want to help me for a little bit? And I'm like, sure, I'll be there shortly. And by the time that I read his message, I was on the other side of town, so I had to fucking whip around, kind of already show back up. And I was there for, I don't know, probably half hour to an hour. And I had a few beers with him, and we unloaded everything that he had to unload and bullshitted, and he had to get ready to go to a ball game. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave then too as well. So I made a few laps around town again, came home, And took my dog out, had 2 beers, and then I was like, fuck, I'm kind of getting hungry, and I really don't feel like cooking anything, or like fucking making anything that bleh, that's that hard or anything that like it's anything. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna run to the fucking store, get some tortillas and tortillas and some cheese, and that's what I did. And I came home, and now we're here, and I'm gonna make not cheesy tortillas, cheesy fajitas. Why? Because why not? I don't feel like cooking, and I can fucking cook them on the grill outside. I can do whatever, or I can just make cheese tortillas. I don't care. Like I had one cheese tortilla with some fucking salsa in it, and it was my snack before I started my life. And that's where we're kind of at today. Like, yeah, I'm enjoying life. I spent 4K yesterday, and now I got something that's probably gonna kill me. Oh, I guess I didn't mention it. It does have lap belts, like seat belts, but they're lap belts. They're not gonna save you. And that car has no lid, so you have no protection, no airbag, no nothing. It's just straight metal, straight steel. It's fucking awesome. I love it. And every time, like it's a good thing that I don't take a shower before I drive it, or I would end up smelling like a race car. Because I can still smell the car from over here. Because it's in my hair, it's on my clothes now. Just driving it makes you feel like a psychopath. Like it's amazing. I love it. And yeah, that's kind of where the last 2 days have ended so far. I'm just happy that it wasn't raining when I was driving it this time. When I brought it home last night, it was like in between, like it was a mist, then it was a light rain, and then a mist, and then by the time I got home, it stopped. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna grab a tarp and close it. And then the guy that followed me, so we can go get my Pontiac, he was like, is there a car in your garage? And I'm like, yeah, it's my brother's pile of turd that he bought and hasn't fucking fucked around with. It's a shitty ass Nissan Sentra that's in like no grill, no bumper, no lights in the front or anything. He bought it. It had some issues. He went to fix it and then lost interest. And it's sat in my garage for the last 2 years. So I was like, yeah, there's a car in there. It don't start though. We gotta jump start it. And I was like, well, my jump starter is in my other car. And he's like, oh, I got one. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah. So we jump started it, got the park path emptied in my garage because there was a few truck tires and everything in there. So we got everything cleared. I drove that car, the Nissan over here by the house, and then I parked the Buick in the garage, and I'm like, perfect. Like it fits perfectly. And yeah, and I don't know. It was an insane purchase considering that I live in Wisconsin. So there's a 95% chance it's going to be too hot to do anything outside, or it's going to be too cold to do anything outside. But as of right now, it's too hot. But I still took it for a drive today because why not? I paid for the car. All I have to do is register it tomorrow and insure it completely. Because as of right now, the guy that I bought it from was like, you can keep my license plates. I'll keep it licensed and keep the insurance on it until you inform me within the next 2 weeks that you licensed it and insured it. And I was like, all right. And he's like, hey, please don't wreck it. But if you do wreck it, the insurance company will pay me $7,500 and I'll give you your $4,000 back. And I was like, seriously? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, sweet, thank you, I guess. And Yeah, on the way home last night, I had to baby it because it was wet outside, and every time that I fucking gave her like quarter to half throttle, I would fucking go sideways down this fucking road, and I was like, God damn. And today, I kind of like pussyfooted it around town, but I did break the tires loose a few times, and well, when I was trying to, I broke the tires loose for three gears, perfectly fine. Fourth gear was one of those touchy ones to break them loose, but it still kind of half-ass spun the tires. But yesterday it spun them through everything since it was wet outside. But yeah, it's crazy, it's fun, it's great, and I'm having fun with it. I just gotta get more used to it, and then I'm gonna take my dog in it. But I I'd rather drive her right as of right now. Still, I'd rather take my dog for a ride in my Pontiac because I know how that car handles, and I don't have to shift in that car in my Pontiac because it's an automatic. And Mr. Askels tends to like to stick his head out the driver's side, so not being able to see what the fuck I'm doing sometimes might cause an issue. So I'm gonna continue to learn how to operate the car before I bring him with. And I gotta find a way to hook him inside of it because there's nothing holding him inside except my hand, you know? And so I might put like one of those eyelets or whatever, like hooks, and then get a carabiner and then connect him to it that way. So he has free roam inside, but can't like jump out, you know? But that's a later day project. Same with the painting the Joker on the side. Like I seriously want it on the side in fucking lime green letters. I just gotta find somebody to do it because I suck at painting. Like actually like writing stuff with paint. But other than that, it's gonna be fucking sick. Or I'll just have to go get a sticker made. I don't know. But when I took it for a drive today, I had three people say, "That's a fucking car." The last guy, I was pulling into my driveway, and he was like, or he like stopped right behind me, and I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck did I do?" So I shut it off, and I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "That's a fucking beautiful car." And I'm like, "Thanks." I thought you were gonna yell at me. I didn't say that, but I thought he was pissed off. But no, man. Yesterday, the first time that I drove it, there was some kids riding bikes, and they were like, they just stared at it, and then I went to turn, and one ended up riding up next to me when I was slowing down to turn, and he was like, "That's a fucking bitchin' car," and I'm like, "Yes, yes it is." And then I passed a guy that was walking his dog, and he just, he done a double take, like he was just walking, he looked at it, and kept walking, and then looked again while I was getting closer to him, and he just gave me a thumbs up when I went on by, and I was like, "Fuck yeah." And then my neighbor, like down yonder ways off to the west, her dad was outside today, or he stopped by, I guess, and he was walking out of the house when I was coming back home, and he gave me a thumbs up and just laughed his ass off when I drove past. He just shook his head, laughed, and gave me a thumbs up, and I was like, at least I'm impressing people. The only I haven't had no issues with it. Like it's great, it runs good, and I put $35 in gas in it yesterday. 80. What the fuck is it? Mid grade is 89 here. Yes, because it has no ethanol. So I put mid grade in. Yeah, because we have 87, which is ethanol. Then we have 89 and 93 without. And I put mid grade in. Because well, in Dodgeville, their Quick Trip has 87 ethanol and ethanol free. Like they have both flavors of it. And I was like, well, I don't have that here, so I'll just put 89 in. And that's what I did. And he put $8 in, and I put $35 in, so 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, like probably $45 in gas, and it filled it. And I checked the gas when I got home and tonight, and I'm at like 3/4 of a tank ish. It might be fucking fuller than that. Like, I love the fucking car. My brother didn't even know that I bought it, and I sent him a Snapchat last night of it. And I tried to call him before I even sent the Snapchat. He didn't answer. So I snapped him it. Never got a respond. I took a shower, laid down in bed. It was fucking 10. I think he called me at 11:30 last night. Like, I was just about ready to go to sleep. And he was like, what the fuck did you just buy? He's like, is that actually your car? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, what the fuck is it? And I'm like, 61 Buick with a 455 big block and a 4-speed. And he's like, wait, you can drive a stick? And I'm like, yeah, after I figure out how to drive it, I can drive them. Like, sticks aren't that hard. You just gotta figure out when the fuck you have to shift, and when you have an RPM gauge, you kind of know. And it took me a hot second to figure out how to drive it since it's so short, and I'm used to driving an actual truck where the clutch is different feeling, more pressure. The fucking gears are farther apart when you shift them. And this car is tight. Like, the clutch is pretty much there, and every gear is pretty much just like, and then kind of shit. Like, super close when you shift. And, yeah. I'm not even sure how fast the car goes yet, and I'm honestly scared to figure it out. Like honestly terrified. That's why I was just like, maybe it's not a good idea to actually get a GPS or use my phone as a GPS, because I don't want to test my limits. I know 30 miles an hour on the speedometer is 60-ish, and I'd rather keep it at that than trying to push my luck. Because at that 60-mile-an-hour range right now, it's running about 23-ish hundred RPMs in fourth gear. And yeah, like, I can leave a stop sign in second gear, no issue. And then by the time that I get a Cars Link, I'm in third. And then after that, another Cars Link, I'm in fourth. And I got the rest of the world to fuck around with at that point. Like, it's geared perfectly to just go straight at a fast amount of time. And it's perfect. But the only thing that sucks about the town that I live in with that car is everything is a hill. There is nothing completely flat. Like, the road that I live on, it's a slope up the hill. It's not like a giant hill. Then off to the west of my house, which you can't see right now, it like levels, and then it goes down, and then goes right back up, and then it goes kind of half-ass flat, goes up another hill, goes back down, and then you got an option to go straight that goes to a well house, and then if you go to the left, it is another fucking hill. Like, and then everything else in this goddamn town's on a hill too. Like, everything just goes up. Like, Main Street is literally the lowest street in the town. Everything else is above Main Street. Literally. Which is crazy. But at the same point, at least I'm learning how to drive this car in an area that don't give you any backup, you know? Like, I don't have flat roads to drive on, so it's a good learning curve, and having prior abilities to drive other manual cars prior to this have been great. Just in the last 4 years, the last manual vehicle that I have touched is a 96, 95, 96 Power Stroke at the fire station, because that's one of our brush trucks, and it's a 5 speed, and that is one of those ones that you start here, and then you go all the way out, all the way back, blah, 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 kind of shit. And this car, you don't have that option. It's literally over up and then over back. Like, it's literally slight movements to shift, and it's crazy. But yeah, I will post a picture and a short video of me revving it last night as well, or a picture and a short video of it from last night, right after I bought it. I put it in my garage. And yeah, that's pretty much what my goal is. After I'm done doing this, I'm going to make some dinner, take a shower, and I don't know yet. I might stream a game tonight, and if I don't tonight, it will definitely be tomorrow, and it'll be Old Marcus. Because I love that game, and I don't even remember what map we were playing last. Was it the Asian map or the Asia map, or was it the other one? I don't remember. I think it was the European style map. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We might start a new Asia map, because I kind of like how that one's formatted better than the other one, because the Asia map gives you more of an open-ish area, I guess, to build in and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's kind of my plan for tomorrow. I'm not sure what time it will be, because if we get storms, I'll be out storm spotting. If it's decently nice tomorrow afternoon after work, I am going to drive my car and do some more testing, I guess, or learning, either way. Trying to figure out how to get more comfortable with it. And tomorrow morning, before I even go to work, I gotta run to the DMV so I can get it registered in my name. And then I gotta call my insurance company at some point to put insurance on it. And then, other than that, everything's good. But yeah, I love the car. Sure. I'm not the best stick driver or manual driver, but I know how they operate. I've rebuilt them before when I was in school, and I've built them outside of school too. Just, I was never one to go out of my way to drive them unless I absolutely had to. And honestly, the only reason why I actually figured out how to drive a stick is one night my brother had, I think it was a Ford Focus, 5-speed. And he was like, I think it's kind of making a noise. Like, he's like, I'm not sure if it's like just a piece of plastic or something's bad with it. And he was, I don't even know where the fuck he was working at the time. But he's like, you want to take it for a test drive? And I'm like, sure. I don't know how to drive it, but sure. And that was one of those kind of nights that, well, I used to hate my job prior to everything. It was like one of those days. So on the way home, I drank a 6-pack or whatever, and I was like, whatever. I'm feeling fucking giggly. I'll just fucking do it. So I jumped into his car after I got home, and I learned how to drive a stick on my own. Like, that was the first time I actually attempted driving a stick, was that car. And I drove it everywhere. Like, I tried to listen. Found the plastic fucking piece that was making the noise. Turns out it was the inner fender well. And every time that you hit a bump, it would, like, wiggle down so it would catch the tire every once in a while and bounce back and forth, you know? And that's the whole issue. And I ended up zip tying it up, and it was like, car's fixed kind of ordeal. And he was like, alright. And he was like, you sure that's the issue? And I'm like, yeah. I zip tied it up and took it for a drive, and I didn't hear it after that kind of ordeal. And yeah, that's the only time that that was the first time that I actually attempted to drive a stick. And then after that, he was like, you want to drive my car or that car to Lancaster a few times and shit. And I drove it a few times, and he was like, you're actually not bad at this. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know what to say, you know. Because I'm learning how to do it at that point, and I'm still learning how to do it because I've never had an actual manual car or a manual vehicle as a daily driver. But as long as I can get them to move, I can drive the fuck out of them. Kind of thing. Like, they're not that hard as long as you understand where the gears are and you understand how the clutch works. I guess. That's pretty much it. Like well, that's pretty much it, I guess. Like, in my opinion, I don't recommend it for anybody. But when I do drink, I tend not to care, like, physically, you know, like body wise, like it. I guess it's not care, but it's more like my anxiety of fucking something up goes away. So it's easier for me to learn something stupid like that. And that's how I learned how to drive a stick. Like, I knew the basics of it when I tried to drive this car the first time, or like basics prior to that. But I never drove one prior to that, and that was fine. It's been more than 4 years ago. I've been in Montfort for 4 years, so and he was. I just got into college, so it's been 10 years ago. And in between that time period, the only manual vehicle that I've drove is the fire truck here in town. And I bought one yesterday. And I think since I bought it yesterday, I've put 60 or 70 miles on it, which I know isn't a fuck ton, but the first 18 miles of it was from where I bought it. Everything else has just been driving around town and going past my old work and coming back to town. I probably put more than 60 miles on it, but it's probably been close to 100, I bet. Nah. I don't know. I would say a solid 80 miles I put on in the last 2 days. Or last 2 evenings, probably. Maybe not. I don't know. I guess. I was never even paying attention to the fucking dash. It actually works, the fucking mile counter. Just I never paid attention to it. So I don't know where I started. But man, runs great. Sounds fucking aggressive. It is aggressive. I just, after I get licensed and registered in my own name, I am going to drive it elsewhere. Like, drive it on the fucking highway. Just drive it. Because right now, I don't want to risk the biscuit and get the prior owner into trouble if I wreck it or have issues with it, you know. But, yeah, so I'm going to register it tomorrow, probably 95% sure, or insure it. I'm just not sure if I'm going to insure it with my insurance company or if I'm going to go through the insurance company that this guy has, or the guy had it as, under or whatever. And then we'll just go from there. And then when it actually becomes nice this weekend, I'm gone. I'm just gonna fucking drive it. Put some more fuel in it and drive it. Like he literally said that the most driving that he did with it was from his house to Walmart, or his house to a car show, or a car or a parade. Like, that's the most that he ever drove it for. But he's only had it running for like a half a year, I guess. And in one piece, I guess. But it's a fucking... I keep on saying stupid, but stupid in a good way. Like, it is just different. It's crazy. It is something that you'll never see again in your life, almost. Like, I'm pretty sure that there ain't somebody... I'm pretty sure there's not an exact same replica to that car anywhere in the world. Like, it's a weird combination. It literally started out as a wagon, a 4-door wagon, and it became a convertible with no doors. Like, it's just straight panels that you have to jump over. And fuck, it still has a NOS bottle next to the gas tank. It's empty, but it's there. It's not connected to anything either, because all the NOS stuff kind of went with the motor that was in multiple pieces after the guy blew it up. So yeah, and yeah, I love the car. I will post a picture of it and post the video of me revving it up last night as well on here. But that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I'm not sure what my plans are for tonight, game-wise, if I do game. If I don't, tomorrow I'll play Old Market Sim. Can't guarantee the time. Will probably be around 7 or later, depending on what I do and the weather, I guess. Because if it's rainy and shitty, I obviously won't go drive it around. If it's decent, I'll probably drive it after work until either it gets shitty or I come home. As of right now, I just don't want to be out with it at night, considering that it's not registered in my name and it's not insured by me at the moment. So, that's kind of where I'm at. So, I will try to make it home if I do go for a ride, and if the storms miss us, I will make it home around 7:30-ish. Unless I just go for a short drive and come home, and then it'll be normal time at 7. Stream-wise. But that's what it is. But yeah. But by the sounds of it, it's supposed to be like a really hot, and then it's supposed to switch to possible tornadoes, possible fucking 80-mile-an-hour winds, and 2 to 3 inch hail tomorrow. Is it gonna happen? Who knows? But last time that I checked, the whole state of Wisconsin is a 3 out of 5 for severe storms, so it's a good chance, I guess. Like, that's the first time that I've seen the whole state of Wisconsin in the same severity risk. It's crazy. But I feel like this is where I'm probably going to end her for now. So, if I do stream, I will talk more, obviously, about more stuff tonight. And if I do not, I will conglomerate rest of tonight into tomorrow's ship. And we'll play Old Market Sim and go from there. But I will post the video, or a short, and a picture on my posts of the car. Just so it's there. And yeah, so thank you all. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Always remember to live and enjoy your life. Always be true to yourself. And do whatever makes you happy. I'll see y'all in the next one. So, have a good night, good morning, good evening, good day. Whatever time it is. And bye-bye.